Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this. So remember the issue with the anchors, we didn't have any anchors here, so we're trying to remedy that way when we have a light this time it won't fall down. So yeah, so this young man is doing that, he's working on that, which I appreciate, because we need to put back that light. I don't know how I'm going to do this light because you see it's broken in so many ways, but I do have the two I bought these bulbs here, so hopefully that will solve the problem, but I don't know. This actually makes me very happy. Okay, so finally we found a solution for this. We just need to change basically that we just need to change that L thing, the finishing thing at the bottom, make sure that it fits from the beginning to the end. But this makes me very happy because we kind of had to think about how we're going to do this, and it's exactly what I was hoping for. Exactly what I was hoping for. It looks so much better finished. So we had this problem, if you guys recall, we had this problem here where I made sure that this thing doesn't go all the way to the top because of the issues we had with the beam on that side, that the beam that we had to remove. It was showing there at the top and it didn't look nice. And literally putting this thing here to finish it, it made it look so much better. Now I just need a glass here and have my light on. Let me show you with the lights on. That's the only one I didn't turn on. You see, it's gonna be very nice with the light on. Let me switch off the lights, the other lights. You see, it's gonna be like that when it's, like all said and done, and then it's gonna have that thing at the top. I still am supposed to get shiplap for here at the back here. I don't even know if that's going to work because the guy who did these things didn't think things through, and his things do not work with the magnet. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, like I just stored a bunch of stuff here. This is not a decoration. These are all my candlesticks. Actually, it's not all of them. I have some of them that are in the main house. But basically, I think I might give this to my sister, this one here. But yeah. Whoa. Okay, so while at it, I think I should go and check out the building. It is a rainy day, muddy day, and I need to go check. Hopefully it's still open here. My garden must be very happy though, and I'm very happy for it. Oof, this problem here with this driveway, oh my gosh. I need to come and see this because they have the slab. Wow, oh, there's still a pile of bricks. Wow, it looks like they ordered way too many bricks. Having said that, I did order another pile, but I wanted to show you this. So the foundation is getting there. The foundation is getting there. These guys are doing good. It's already late right now. They're getting there. The foundation looks good. It looks good. Very solid foundation, at least. Very solid foundation. It's gonna be a nice house. I might have to move in here. So look. So wow. Look at this. So I bought these bricks from this. Look at this. These guys did not clean up here. Oh my gosh. Look at how many bricks are. Basically, I bought these bricks from one of these places here that don't have good bricks, and look at how many are broken. Wow. This is what I was trying to avoid. I had to do this because Cash Bill did not have them. But look at how many are broken. Literal, what a waste. These people are evil. I may have to just go and complain and see if they can give me another pallet, because this is kind of crazy. But anyway, we are here now. So the house is facing that way, and I'm gonna see if I can get to the veranda is actually very high, which is kind of a problem. The veranda would have been on this side, but I didn't want this house to watch the neighbor. I wanted this house to watch the house, the main house. So I'm envisioning we have to add another step here. Definitely another step here. I will need another step, because how is a person going to get up here, But when this person is here, we'll be able to see the house. But whoa, I guess this will be used for, I don't know if they'll be able, I guess it's going to be working for, anyway, it's been raining cats and dogs, and I hope these guys, those bricks should be fine, because I'm using very good quality cement, and so hopefully that will make a difference. But yeah, so much is going on. Whew. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. Guess what? Hey, I don't know. This is plumber number 105. Okay. So after the other guy refused to come without me giving him a deposit, found another crew. And this crew, what pissed me off with them was they charged me again a lot. I said, okay, this time I'm just gonna go, because at least they came here, like on their own, and they're gonna do work. So they were gonna do the tiling as well. When they looked at the work that needs to be done, first of all, they don't have many tools, okay? So these guys decided to send me to the store to get more stuff, which I did. Asked me to get them food, which I did, because even though I don't like to pay deposit where I feel like it's not warranted, because there's nothing they're going to do for me, I basically said to them, okay, I'll go get you guys food, because you need to have food while you're working, because I always provide them a place to stay. And so then I come back from the store. They told me we are leaving. Apparently they found another job, I guess maybe a more lucrative job. And I was like, you know what, I'm not going to beg you to work for me. You can leave. Because really what pissed them off was they wanted to do a type of connection called compression connection, and I wanted a soldered connection, because a soldered connection is more durable, more permanent, long time. And I was worried about, imagine with all that wood floor there having leaks in the house, right? So I was trying to avoid that. So I asked them to use soldering, and they said, oh no, we are not, we don't normally do that, but, and also we don't have our machine here for soldering. And so I said, okay, I can just buy a machine here and give it to you guys, and then you will leave it with me when you guys are done. And I guess they didn't want to solder. They didn't want to solder. They wanted to use compression connection, and that's the reason why they quit. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask you to compromise anything. Oh, okay. You will leave a garage, but you might be wet on your feet. But a garage. You can go through the garage, it's open. Yeah. Oh, I can give you a passage. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, basically it was a soldering versus compression work, and most of the work is already done for them. So for them, soldering will have been just a few connections here and there to fix what is currently existing. And because the issue with what the guy did, the village plumber did basically, was that he didn't understand how to do a handheld versus, like a shower head. So in every room I have a handheld and a shower head. He didn't understand how to do that, so he put them apart. So now those people had to cut on the wall to bring the connection closer for hot and cold water, so that the pipes can get into that mechanism for the mixer, basically a shower mixer. And so basically that's what they were complaining complaining about, that, oh, this guy didn't do a good job. I said, okay, that's fine, you guys are charging me a lot of money, like, you can just fix it, right? So I went and bought the stuff, and then I came back. They were like, we're gonna leave. I said, okay, bye. So the search for a plumber continues. I will contact some businesses, which I have in the past. But again, even these businesses, to be honest with you, they do end up hiring subcontractors, basically. And when they do that, they're not responsible for what happens. And the thing is that they have to charge an exorbitant amount of money because they are subcontracting. My question is, why should I hire someone who's going to subcontract? Let me hire someone who's going to do the work. And I mean, like, I complain even with these young kids, like, that get exploited by these middlemen. I complain on their behalf because I know how much I'm paying and I know how much they get paid. But I may have to do that just to get the ball rolling, because I do need to have this plumbing issue taken care of, because nothing here, everything is standing still basically. But as you saw earlier, there is some work going on, at least in terms of the woodwork. So I'm happy about that, in the guardhouse that's being built. Is I'm falling, boom. falling, boom. Oh, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Good afternoon. Whoa, anyway, after all that, there is some positive news, okay? So as I told you guys, I had this issue here where my chandelier fell because this young man who was working here did not put an anchor for it. So this time I had a young man come in. He had to do the design. I don't know if you can see it. He had to do the design because we can't access the roof here, okay? So he had to do this design in order for him to put an anchor basically there, okay? And so at least that's a positive thing. And we're still waiting. Look, I bought this skirting here for up there, which I've put in up there, and there's so much left. I need to return it because I'm not going to do anything with it. But as I said, these guys left this mess here. They didn't even like the idea of putting the stuff on the ground to cover my floors. They wanted to. Sorry, I had to switch off the lights. They didn't like that I had to have them put this here, because I was trying to make sure that the dust remains here. Look at this dust already. This is why I wanted them to do that. But anyway, it's dirty right now and I won't be cleaning it. I'll probably sweep it just so the dirt doesn't get embedded over time. But I've moved in. There's my office right now. My office chair. And I have a blanket because it's actually cold in this house. I have a blanket and guys, okay. Let me focus on the good news. It's hard for me to focus on the good news because there's so many bad news. But I don't know if I shared this with you already. So as I said, I'm trying to have a solution for this, and I'm absolutely happy about this. This to me is probably the best decision we've made, but I'm going to have him replace that with a full one, and then the top as well. You see the top there, so it looks complete. Can't wait for that to happen. Again, things have stopped a bit, and because, as I said, my plumber quit. But so this young man, sorry, I'm in the pen right now. So this young man did the exact same thing there, but he made it so small this time, which I don't know why that was. But this is where we're going to fit these fans. That's the reason why we had to do that, because they're so heavy, guys. They're absolutely heavy, okay? So in order for us to put them there and anchor them there, we needed to create those anchors there, and he shows like which direction the anchors are going with those black dots there. But anyway, I was happy with his work. And the laundry, nothing has been done because we're waiting on the cabinets for this. Hopefully they'll get here. Okay, so we are on our way to East London again, and you can see how foggy it gets here. This is not even the foggiest actually. The fact that I can see anything means that it's not that foggy. But we are on our way to East London to do some more shopping, grocery shopping. That's what we're gonna call it, grocery shopping. But anyway, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. So we are waiting for our turn. And we've been waiting for at least 5 minutes now, at least. So waiting our turn. We are at this stop and go. The last time I was here, they made them, like you wait a very short period of time. Okay, I think they're about to open now. So here we are at a stop and go. That's what it's called. I have to wear this lipstick because I cannot find my lipsticks that I brought from America. I cannot find them, and it's so heartbreaking because they are new, basically. Like I say, cute man, look at so cute. Huh? Ndoni la? Yeah? I'm just admiring how cute it is. So cute. I am at my favorite store, Mambo's, and I am looking for tags because I have a million keys. No, Mama, man. There should be Ilanduki tags here. There should be tags. Yes, one is Zola Pelis Jiko. Yeah? Okay, go. I'm at Mambo's, which is my favorite store. They're all looking at me like, what is she doing? I'm vlogging. Because I always take you guys shopping, but I never actually show you what I'm shopping for. Magazi. Upi? This for many Lano? The toast? Oh, I'm going in Bizela Lano. Oh. Look at this land, look at Pasaka. This is definitely not what's Tupperware, but
it looks like
yeah. I know. Staying in the uche. We are back at Sanuk for lunch because I actually do enjoy their food. So we're back here for pizza. Bon. Lemon. Speaking English.
8, 2, 2. Hi. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, bye.
Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Look at the wind here. There's always wind here. I didn't know that we live in Mongolia. But anyway, yesterday I was out and about in East London, so I was gone a whole day. It's a long trip to go to East London, but I was there and they delivered isapunge. You know that word that I hate, right? Because here, I don't know how many trucks we used of isapunge here. We used an insane amount of isapunge. And so, but they needed to bring isapunge for the house, the new house. And how shall I say this? So these guys are not here today, so I'm not sure what's going on. They're not here today, and it's actually a beautiful day, and it's supposed to rain sometime today, so you would expect them to be here. But anyway, so these guys are pretty much done with the putting in this, but they need to, I guess they need to stamp it down to that level, the brick level, so that they can be able to pour the cement for the foundation. So I don't know how that's going to work, but here it is. It's still got another layer to do, but anyway, yeah. I wish I had them make a step here, because this is very high actually. This foundation is very high in the sun. It would be nice for them to put another layer of steps. I'm gonna ask them to do that, another layer, so that at least it's not too low on the ground. I mean, like, it's hard to look at this. Like, it's like very, like, it'd be not easy to get in this house. But we went to learn. Okay, so guess what? I'm here to measure this cabinet because I bought more rice. But most of them are not gonna be here. Most of them are not gonna be here, okay? But I need to redo this. I need to redo this whole thing here. What I'm going to do, oh, you can't even solve it that way unless I move the glass to this side, which is really what I want. What I'm going to do, I'm going to redo this and see if I can get new glasses cut. That so here's the issue here. You see, he put the glass on this side, okay, and which again, I don't think that was the biggest issue here. But the problem is he couldn't finish it well enough, like he couldn't do a good job, and he didn't measure in a way. He wanted to fit everything in here and then use a black silicone, but that didn't work. So I was thinking, instead of having that, so I hope you can see anything with all the reflection. So I was thinking, instead of doing it that way, I wanted to see if I can replace this glass totally, okay, and maybe at least it closes automatically. I'm going to put magnets in here, so I'm going to see if I can replace this glass. I was thinking maybe if I put it inside, but I see what he did there. You see, it's actually, it can only be on the outside, because you see how this has, like if you wanted to have the glass be flush with this, I don't know what the hell he was doing, because you see on this side he's out, and then on his side he's in. He just did a bad job, like with these doors, but I guess it is what it is. But I need to replace these glasses somehow, because I just hate how they look. Even, I mean, like things like up there, the door kind of have to sit like this for it to look, like a little bit. So I may have to put something here to prevent it from going inside like that. You see what I'm saying? I want it to be more like that. That's what I'm saying, so that it looks completed. I just been putting a bunch of stuff in here. This is not my decor, but I've been putting all these things just so I can store them, basically. And I'm going to, put them nicely and everything. I finally found an art piece that's going to go here, and some baskets that are going to go here. I think they're going to look very nice. And bought more of these the vases. I bought more of them, but I'm going to put an LED light here so that it looks, like at least has some light in it. And I'm going to put an LED light, and then I'm going to I need a way to get a connection from this room, from there, to that side. But I kind of didn't want to put a plug per se, because I don't want the plug to be, it shouldn't be intrusive. No, it won't be intrusive. But think of pulling on to the other way to just put a hole on the wall here and bring it here. That's another option. But I don't know how I'm going to do it without ruining that corner right there. Here are the vases that I made. I've covered them just so they don't get dust. To be honest with you, I'm not in a position to decorate, but I'm tired of waiting. And every time I say I have found someone, it just doesn't work out. So I don't know, like at this point, what I'm going to do. When I have to come and work, I have to remember it's work day today, even though I'm not feeling well, actually. I'm really not. I wasn't feeling well yesterday, and I'm not feeling well today. But yeah. By the way, I have moved in. I'm working from the dining room, pretty much. And I'm sitting here. We are pumping water from the pool. And I'm sitting here with my mom's old table, which I'm going to refinish. Not going to throw it away, because, again, these things are for nostalgia and nothing more. But I'm going to refinish and make sure that I keep it somehow. At least we'll use it while I don't have an actual table. Oh, the struggle is real. I need to dye my hair for the holidays. I have to organize all those things, do something special for me. But it's not a priority right now. It's actually a little bit windy today, but guess what, guys? I'm not feeling any wind with this screen. I don't know. I cannot praise it enough. Like, my table's been sitting here. I have plastic chairs here, and my tables have been sitting here, and no issues whatsoever. But I wanted to show you guys this. So this is like sort of acting like a water reservoir right now. So when we need water for the current building, we basically just come here. Let me close the door so we don't let flies. So basically, you see, we are pumping it out. So this is helpful. It will clean the pool. This pool is not going to be done until I'm ready to live here, to be honest with you. It's not a priority. I need to finish the house first. I mean, if I was an irresponsible teenager or young woman or whatever, probably start with the pool, but I'm not. See my little garden over there? Those guys are working. Hey, ningixelele xa egcwele umgqomo niyeva? Niyeva? Ningixelele xa egcwele umgqomo? Like amanzi xa egcwele. Anyway, I have that pile there that I wish I could have a young man who's a carpenter just sit there and make me a chicken coop from those guys. I would appreciate that. I think that's the best thing I can do with those instead of throwing them away, because guess what? They were 1,700 per shipment. So I don't know how many shipments I had. with those, and that's how much I paid for those pellets. And so molo mfana njani. My sister and her grandson, our grandson, look at him. I think he decided, I'm gonna give you one more dose, like, pay dividends. He's literally look at them, they're always fighting. She was doing her washing. They're always fighting. Look at him, he's running away. Kubandlo wangu waril Iza you funeka uyajikela ngaphaya, funeka uyajikela ngaphaya. Andingomeza wena. Ya kugogo wakho. Uphi ugogo? Awufuni ya kugogo? Oh my gosh. Uzakonyuka steps-ini? Yo. Ungakhubeki. Iza pha, nyuka. Hayi, yapha. Iza ngapha. Good job, Wariri. Iza. Ihogo. Can somebody help me identify these plants here? I know that it's a weed, but what kind of weed is it? Is it useful? And so look, here's my garden, my first plants. I planted these from seed. These are sunflower seeds. At least I'll get a bouquet here. And I've planted some little like stuff that and I think something is eating them already. Wow. This one is also surviving. But anyway, don't eat it. So, but anyway, and here's another one. I know to some people these are kind of not so nice, but to me they're very beautiful. Okay, look at them. And then this is the grass that I used. Look at how pretty it is. That I use for my bouquet. Okay, so these are the things that we bought yesterday. Basically a bunch of containers for when we actually have a house. But that's working. But I wanted to show you guys this. So I've been using this guy all these years. I actually need to replace this table here. I'm going to replace this table with two matching tables on either side, and they're gonna be aluminum or steel. But so we're going to replace it with this. So, but anyway, so let us see. I think it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. I had to find the smallest, and it was on sale. I bought it at. Oh, it feels so good on my feet already. It feels so good, but it's gonna get dirty. I know that. Let me show you. I know it's going to get dirty, but it's about time. Look at this. It's so pretty. It's very demure, very cutesy. Look at my grandma bedding. I bought this for my mom many years ago. And I took it when she passed on. I took it back, and so I'm using it here. It's gonna go to the main house actually. And it's going to fit perfectly with a beautiful bed. It's gonna be black, the bed, but it's gonna be very old-fashioned bed. But oh, look at this. Look at this, look at this. Feels so good on my feet. It feels, I'm glad I held out because I did get it on sale. It's already has a little bit of, but it's okay. I got it like for 200 and something rands, which was a steal. It was 500 and something rands originally. So I'm happy about that. Biltong. This is actually a very healthy snack for me. Now I want to start working. I want to go and check and see the progress. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. I want to go and check on the progress on the house build. By the way, finally found. I fixed that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they are doing with it. Hello. Injan. Corn. I just want to quickly see how we're doing here. It's a bedroom, that's a bedroom. Ninayo enough, Lelando? Elcingo ninalo enough? Huh? Okay. Bengithenge u-90 square meters though. Yeah. Anilimoshanga phofu. Nizalibopha ke ngokwezindawo because kaloku bekumele uba niyalibopha eli loose. Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's kind of pointless. You see what I'm saying? Look who's hanging out with me. And I don't know if you want to go out or what. No. Mama? Are you hanging out with me? Say yes, D. So after over a year, if you guys recall, I had this issue of water coming down here from upstairs, coming down here and really destroying this wall because they were getting into those ventilators like nobody's business. I can't wait to see now that we've put in this finally. Remember, we had to put a tape there, like duct tape basically, to reduce, like the amount of water that was coming in there. And so doing that caused that paint problem. So we need to repaint that and clean up, like here. A white house is not a smart idea in the village. I'm letting you know now. That way you don't make the same mistake. But I'm thinking of putting a gutter right under that rim. I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm really thinking that might be the best thing to do. And another thing I need to do is make sure that I caulk all these windows again just to make it waterproof. But I think another thing that I need to do is to put a little bit of a curve there so the water comes this way, never goes back that way. And I'm thinking maybe I could just put a tile there that will solve the problem, but I think underneath it's important to put something that will basically just make sure that the water never goes to the wall, because if you look at this here, this is flat, and I think that's part of the problem. But I do think that was probably the biggest issue over there, because I don't even know what's going on here. This paint job. I mean, some of the things we can't control, But here eventually I'm going to put cladding so that I don't have to do a lot of maintenance over time and my house doesn't look like an old rugged house, which is my biggest fear. But we're draining the water right now from the pool so that we can use it to build the new house. Just doing double duty. So I bought furniture, just the table here, but it's coming with the rest of the furniture, just the table. I want to buy something here, but because this room is so massive, I wanted something that's a little bit substantial, that's also going to like maybe have 2 swivel chairs, like outdoor chairs here, and kind of need something that's very substantial. And there I used to think that I was gonna put like some loungers, but we'll see. I probably will do, because I would love to actually enjoy this room once it has the screens and everything. Kitchen looks smaller than the bathroom, which is interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if we can eat this. I found this outside and my sister here insists that it might not be edible. Can I open it? Can you hold this in? We're not gonna eat this one right now. We just wanna see how it looks on the inside. This is like perfect mushroom. Ooh, so spongy. Is this edible? Let me know. It's like a sponge. That's the texture. I'm gonna wash my hands thoroughly after I touch it. But anyway, that's interesting. Okay.